You might not hear every day, a family-friendly ghost hunting experience. But that's exactly what your Someone to Know this week is trying to create at St. Mary's Art Center in Virginia City. Meet Paula Burris. It was a dark night at St. Mary's in Virginia City over a decade ago when Paula Burris was keeping an eye on some live camera feeds for a ghost hunting group and had a paranormal experience of her own.
I'm watching, I have my back to it, and I hear, "Hey!" And I turn around, and there was a like 8 or 9-year-old boy, just his head sticking out of that room. Red hair and freckles. I mean, I could still see him in my mind's eye.
A ghost from the old children's ward at the 150-year-old former hospital, now an art center. That experience was what propelled Burris into ghost hunting, a passion that she still enjoys today, leading midnight excursions and pajama painting parties at St. Mary's. She says she's gotten pretty familiar with the building's deceased residents.
Over the years, I've created somewhat of a rapport, to them. I talk to them just like I'm talking to you.
Burris has all sorts of gadgets to help her conduct those conversations. A sensor that'll buzz if someone stands nearby or waves their hand over it. An electromagnetic field meter that'll light up if it's near a power box or a ghost controlling it. And a classic, the dowsing rods, a communication tool that she says the ghosts in this building seem to prefer. Supposedly, if you ask them a question, they'll guide the rods into a crossed position if the answer is yes. For a novice like myself, admittedly, it's a bizarre feeling, holding them as still as you can and watching them dance in your hands.
If you're there and if you're interested in talking with me, would you be willing to cross the rods for me? Wow.
Thank you, Dave. Can you open them back up, please?
Interactions like this one aren't unusual for Burris. She has roots in Oklahoma, where she's a member of the Cherokee Nation, and she says she grew up around people who could communicate with ghosts.
As a native, we've always been in contact with spirit,
And yet she's very scientific, the way she conducts her investigations, always trying to come up with more evidence to prove or disprove her hauntings.
I don't know that we'll ever have solid answers until we get there.
You can join Paula for ghost tours at St. Mary's. She posts the details online through the Art Center's website and on social media. So watch for the online version of this story later this morning for those links. Covering your Someone to Know, Faith Justice 2 News, Nevada.